What's up, party people? This is your boy DJ Reggie Reg, holding it down. Your boy back with a new album called Bringing the Funk. I've been going for a minute, I've been trying to, see what kind of album I want to put out this time. The first album I came out with was Vengeance is Mine. Ritual was a very funky album, but it's just getting me out of the, pretty much out of the starting gate, kind of testing the waters to see who would bite and who would like what I was putting out there. It seemed like a lot of you people was liking the tunes, especially people from overseas. I want to say thank you because you guys have purchased my album off iTunes and eMusic and Napster and really got behind this album and showed me a lot of love. Then I came out with Vengeance is Mine, a sequel to Back with a Vengeance. And let me just tell you a little story about that. Back with a Vengeance pretty much was me in the DJ world doing my thing in Detroit, now residing in Las Vegas. People would like saying, Reg, we don't know if you got it anymore, blah, blah, blah this, blah, 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 that, even though I was still putting it down, I had to let people know what time it was. Reg could still go out there, put the skills down, and do what he had to do to let people know what time it is when it came to my skills as far as a DJ. But now, a good friend of mine, another DJ buddy, let me know, he's like, well, man, how long you plan on, DJing and spinning other people's tunes? I was like, hey, you have a point. It's time for me to come on out. I'm tired of playing other people's stuff. I'm not hating, but I'm tired of playing other people's stuff. It's time for me to come on out and do my thing. So I came out with Back with a Vengeance, and I just wanted to see what people wanted to bite it, and people bit it, and they liked it. A lot of people liked the tunes on there, and I, like again, I said thank you to the people overseas who really showed me a lot of love overseas. The album did very well overseas. And people bid it over in the United States, and a lot of people like it in the United States. So I'm really kind of proud of that first album. Now, Vengeance is Mine is pretty much a sequel to the first album because I want to say, okay, look, I done made my mark now. I done made my mark in the DJ world since the age of 12. Now when it came out with this album Back with a Vengeance, now it's time for me to put a sequel to this one. So Vengeance is Mine is pretty much saying, hey, look, okay, I done made my mark. People done heard my music. People know what I'm all about. Boom. Vengeance is mine now. I done made my mark. I let people know what time it is, so Vengeance is mine. I'm out here now. You guys going to recognize, you already recognize the skills. Now you're going to recognize the music that I play. I mean, the music that I do. So Vengeance is Mine is pretty much, it was funky. It's just straight funk. If anybody know me, it's all about the funk with me. There's no cuts, no ends, no pop, none of that stuff. None of that watered down house music that you hear lately on the radio. It's nothing like that. My stuff is still straight funky, straight bass, nice bass lines, nice everything. Nice kicks, nice drums. And anybody that knows me, that hears my music and the way I DJ, the way I play. It's all about the funk with me. If your stuff ain't funky, it's not hitting. That's just the way I am. That's just it. So again, a lot of people from overseas really got behind, really showed me a lot of love on this album. They got behind this album. They purchased it off iTunes. A lot of cats from overseas purchased it off iTunes. A lot of cats from over the US did purchase this album. So the album did very well. So now I said, well, hey, I need to do something to top that. And I came out with Bringing the Funk, Volume 1. This album here is pretty much, again, straight funk, but different. Okay? And I had a lot of people say, well, man, you use a lot of old school type sounds, because I came up in an era, Prince was big, and he's still big. Michael Jackson, Rick James, all due respect to James Brown, rest in peace, James Brown, George Clinton. I came up in that era, living in Detroit, Michigan. That's what, you listen to those type of cats. Joe Tex. I listened to a lot of these cats. I grew up listening to, I got a lot of ideas, not just off funk music, straight R&B music. I listen to a couple pop records. I got a lot of ideas, but mostly my main influences was Prince. That's number one. All due respect to James Brown, but Prince was the number one person that I listened to, and George Clinton. These only two cats that I listen to a lot. All due respect to Rick James. Rick James is one of the funkiest men I know that was dropping it back in the day, early 80s, late 70s. When Prince came out, he just blew me away. Blew me entirely away. So I just want to say thank you to him, to all the cats, Larry Graham, James Brown, Rick James, all the funk bands, Cameo, The Time, all these cats I listen to, that kind of constructed the way I do music today. And I just want to say thank you. So when you hear this album, you're going to hear a lot of funk, a lot of things that's you're going to hear a lot of different things, but you're going to hear again a lot of funk. And I made this album strictly for the clubs. I made this album strictly for the clubs. I wanted people to feel what I was doing. I wanted the DJs to feel what I'm doing, and it's straight funk. Straight funk, no ifs, no ands, and buts about it. It's straight funks. Again, I want to thank you guys who purchased my album overseas. Thank you guys who purchased my albums over in the U.S. And I just want to say thank you. Peace. Y'all take it easy. And watch out for Bringing the Funk Volume 2, which will be released in probably 2011. But I want to, kind of slow down and have people to kind of feel this album. And if you have any comments, you guys can hit me up on myspace.com/DjReggiereggtm. The TM stands for trademark. Djreggiereggtm. Again, www.myspace.com/DjReggiereggtm. Or if you can hit me off on showcaseyourmusic.com/DjReggiereggtm. I'm on SoundClick, mp3.com. I'm on A&R Select. I'm with that. I've been with that firm for about at least a good 2 years now, out of West Hollywood. Just want to say big ups to Jamal, who was over there, doing this thing. I don't know if he's still there or not, but these guys show me a lot of love over there. So again, big ups to MySpace. You guys show me nothing but love. All right, peace.